Hi and welcome to Strengthen with Sarah. Today we're going to do a mini ball ab series. So it's going to be quite short and sweet, but enough to feel the abdominals for sure. So grab hold of your mini ball and we're going to get started. So we're actually going to start sitting. Your legs are going to be as wide as your mat. You can keep a bend in them if you want to, or you can straighten them fully down to the floor, depending on preference. And then just have your ball out in front of you. We're just going to stretch out slightly through the spine to start off with. So think about sitting up really tall, find length through the spine, having your hands on top of the ball. We're going to inhale in through the nose as you exhale out through the mouth. Can you begin to walk the ball forward? And your spine's going to fall forward too. So rolling that ball out as much as you can, rounding your spine as much as you can. Inhale in through the nose as you exhale out through the mouth. Begin to slowly guide the ball back and restack the spine all the way up. If that felt good with your knees bent, again, you can always kind of shimmy them down towards the floor so you straighten them fully and really squeeze your thighs to engage them as well. Good. Find length through the spine again. Inhale. As you exhale, begin to roll the ball out round your spine and hold. So it should be a nice stretch for your spine here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to guide the ball back in towards you and restack. Sit really tall. Good. One more time here. Inhale. Exhale, begin to slide the ball away and round your spine. Inhale. Exhale, slide the ball back in and restack. Good. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but one-handed. So take your right hand onto the ball, take your left hand behind your head. Again, lengthen through the spine, sit really tall. And then all I want us to do here is walk that ball forward with your right hand, rounding your spine. Slide it all the way back in, restacking the spine. Once you're restacked, just twisting round towards the left. Good, coming back to the center. One more here. You slide the ball forward. You round your spine down. Slowly slide the ball back in. Lengthen through the spine, sitting tall, and find a twist round towards your left. So your left elbow just glides around, rotates around towards the left. You follow it with your eye gaze and then come back to the center. Good. Go the same thing on the other side. So left hand this time on the ball. Right hand is behind your head. Sitting really tall. We're going to slide the ball forward. And as you do, you round your spine and you go with that ball. The further away, the more stretch you're going to get here. And then slowly slide all the way back in. Restack the spine. Find that twist towards the right. So right elbow goes round. You follow that right elbow. Come back to the center, sitting really tall. And again, slide that ball away, round your spine down. Come all the way up. Restack your spine and twist round towards the right. Good, coming back to the center and just release. Amazing. So this time we're actually going to bend the legs, have your feet on the floor. Take that ball behind the lower part of your back. So I don't want you to kind of completely drop onto it, but I want you to notice its presence. So I want you to kind of feel it gently against your lower back. You can have your hands around your knees to slowly glide yourself down. We're in a kind of C-curve position, what we call a half roll back. Once you're here, you're feeling good. Reach one hand forward off your leg and then reach the other hand forward off your leg and hold it here. Hold in this position. We're going to lower the pinky fingers down to the floor and rise them straight up towards the sky. Almost like you're going on like a diagonal line up to the sky. And again, pinky fingers go down to the floor and rise up. Find a diagonal line. Good. Keep going. Pinky fingers down. Thumbs rise up. Keeping those feet grounded if you can, staying in that C-curve position. Pinky fingers down and thumbs rise up. Good. We go last 3. You lower the arms and you lift the arms. Last 2. Lower and lift. Good. One more here. You lower and lift and hold this position for 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the hands back behind your knees and come all the way back up, sitting really tall, just like we were in the warm-up. Really encouraging the chest to open here, the shoulders to draw back. Fabulous. We're going to go again. So take one hand, release it, other, slowly head back into that half roll back position. If the ball has moved, you can just guide it back and hold. And again, the pinky fingers go down and the thumbs rise up. Pinky fingers down and the thumbs rise up. Good. So second round of this, you lower down and you lift. You lower the arms down and you lift. You should start to feel the abdominals really warming up, hopefully. I can certainly feel mine. Last 3 and lift. Last 2 and lift. One more here. You lower down, you lift and hold this position for 3 and 2 and 1. Take the hands behind the knees and pull yourself all the way up. Find length through the spine. Amazing. Really open out through the chest here. Draw those shoulders back. Good. We're going to come back into half roll back, but this time we're going to do some twists. So make sure that ball hasn't moved position too much. Reach one hand forward and then the other. And then slowly start to roll back to find your half roll back, holding it halfway. We stay here and we're going to twist round towards your left and back up. Good. Same side. Twist round to the left and up. Awesome. Find that twist and center. Twist and center. Good. One more here. Find that twist and hold in that twist. The left arm's going to row in towards your left waist and back forward. And again, you row it in towards your left waist and forward. Final 3 and forward. Final 2. Rowing it in and forward. Last time, row it in and hold this position like you're sawing your body in half. Bring it forward, come back to the center, grab hold behind your knees and lift all the way up. Sit tall. So good. Should we do the exact same thing on the other side? Inhale, rhetorical question, because we're definitely going to. And exhale, rolling it back halfway and hold. Good. You've guessed it. Reach one arm forward and then the other if you haven't already. Find a twist round towards your right hand side and back to the center. Exhale, twist. And inhale, center. Good. Keep going. Twist and center. Final 2, you twist round to the right and back to the center. Good. One more here, twist round to the right and hold that twist. Row that right arm in towards your right waist and forward. That's a tongue twister. And again, row it in and forward. Final 3. Row and reach. Final 2. Reach. One more time, you row and hold this position. Reach the arm forward, come back to the center, take your hands behind your knees, pull yourself all the way up. Really open up through the chest, through the shoulders here, and relax it down. Good. Take a hold of that ball, and we're going to come and lie down on your back, and then find a glute bridge. So just lift your bum up to the sky and pop that ball underneath your pelvis. So when I say pelvis, I don't want it on the squishy part of your bum, nor do I want it on your lower back. It's the kind of middle part between the two. Okay, so there's a bony part right in the middle of them. Pop it under there, and then take your hands down onto the floor. Lift one leg up into a tabletop so it lifts off the floor and it's in a bent leg position, and then lift the other one to meet it. And you're already going to feel a little bit of wobbles. That's okay. You're going to be balancing on a ball, so please expect some wobbliness. That's good. And then reach the arms up if you're feeling good, up to the sky as well. Okay, so fingertips pointing up to the sky and legs are bent. This is your starting position. We're going to inhale here In through the nose. As you exhale, send your right leg forward and straight. And then inhale, bring that leg back in. Left leg, exhale, reach it forward and straight. And inhale back in. Nice. We come back to the right leg. Exhale forward. And inhale back in. Nothing else is changing. If it's too wobbly with your hands up, just take your hands down to the floor and that's going to give you a bit more support. Right leg, reach it forward. And in. Good. Left leg, reaching it forward and straight. And in. Awesome. Last time, reach your right leg forward and holding it here. Thinking about your belly button trying to drop down towards the floor. Obviously, it's not going to, but you're thinking about it, really trying to press downwards. And you hold for another 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that right leg in. Good. Left leg, exactly the same thing. Reach it long. Straighten it as much as you can. And we hold here for 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Bend the left leg in. Lower the arms down to the floor and bring your feet into a Pilates V position. So by that I mean the toes are going to turn outwards to the sides, as are the knees. So knees are nice and wide. And then the inner part of your heels is squeezing together nice and tight. So if you look down towards your feet, you should see a V shape position. And again, we're going to inhale here. In through the nose, exhale, use that exhale to stretch both legs out and straighten them, squeezing your inner thighs. And then inhale, bend them back in. Good. Thinking about the lower back, keep trying to press it downwards towards the floor. Exhale, reach your legs out. And inhale, bend them in. Awesome. Just 3 more. Forward and in. Last 2. Good. How straight can you straighten your legs as you reach them forward? One more time here. Straighten the legs and then bend them back in. Amazing job. Good. From here, can you just close your knees together and your feet together and reach your feet and your legs up to the skies? They're nice and long, if you can get them long and straight. If it's too much for your hamstrings and they're feeling a bit tight, you can keep a bend in them. Point through the feet. Good. We're going to inhale to lower the legs down to whatever distance you can. Exhale, bring them straight back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just 3 more here. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. If you want to make it more challenging, you can lift the arms up to the sky, or you can lower the legs down a little bit lower. Good. One more time. You lower the legs down and you lift them straight back up. Good. Bend the legs in. Maybe just having a little rock from side to side. Amazing. Take one foot down to the floor and then the other. Lift up into that glute bridge and lower your back down to the floor. Amazing. Good. Bring yourself up onto the side and bring yourself all the way up. That was your mini ball small core circuit. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like, comment and a subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.